Hello, today I'll be talking about my top 15 favorite Type O Negative songs. So yeah, been a while since I've done a list video, and I do have some honorable mentions, and honestly some of these honorable mentions could even crack my 15 at any time. Of course it'll depend on my mood and all that, but some of my honorable mentions are Bloody Kisses, the title track, and Can't Lose You, which is maybe my favorite album closer from this band, or at least one of my favorites. And my other honorable mention is Life Is Killing Me, the title track. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into my top 15. This will be in no particular order. But yeah, let's start off with I Don't Want to Be Me, which is one of the bigger songs off of the Life Is Killing Me album. One of the more upbeat, hooky songs that they have in their catalog, and definitely a fairly catchy song too. I do know that Trivium covered this song too, and I do like their cover too. Trivium is one of my favorite bands too. But yeah, I Don't Want to Be Me, definitely a great song, and definitely has to crack my top 15. But next we have kind of a deeper cut. That song is Less Than Zero, which is one of my favorites off of Life Is Killing Me. Not sure how to describe why it's one of my favorites, but it's always been a song that's always really stood out to me on the album. But next we're moving to arguably maybe their biggest song, or at least one of their biggest, and that song is of course Black Number One. Definitely an iconic song for them. Definitely gave them some pretty good commercial success, along with another song that we'll get to later in my list. But yeah, Black Number One, definitely iconic for a reason. Definitely one of their catchiest songs too. I mean, all around really great song, and definitely a gothic metal anthem for sure, and for good reason. But the next song on my list is Who Will Save the Sane, which has always been my favorite off of World Coming Down, which is definitely their darkest album. And with this song, I think this song really has a nice rhythm to it, nice groove to it, and I really like the grimy guitar that you get in this song when it comes to either just the guitar itself, the guitar playing, or the tone of the guitar. In general, I all around really dig this song a lot. But next we're moving to another bigger song for them, Love You to Death, which is one of the singles off of October Rust, and this song shows that the band has a good ear for melody, and this song to me has one of Peter's best vocal performances in my opinion. The next we're moving to another favorite of mine off of October Rust, and that song is Be My Druidess. Musically, for me, one of the most intriguing songs on the album, and I do really dig the chorus. It's simple yet effective, but yeah, all around, really dig that song. And now we'll be moving to another more iconic song for them, and that song is Christian Woman, another gothic metal classic, and definitely one of the big standouts on Bloody Kisses. Next we're moving to Summer Breeze, which is a cover. I think I've heard the original like once or twice, but that's honestly, it's been a while since I've heard the original, so I might have to listen to the original again just to remember what it sounds like. But either way, I do like Type O Negative's cover of it. And I do know that this song was in the opening for the movie I Know What You Did Last Summer, and of course if you haven't seen that movie, definitely check it out. The next on my list we have Too Late Frozen, another high for me off of Bloody Kisses. Definitely a really great song, and I really like Kenny's vocals in this song, especially such as in the chorus. But next we're moving to Everyone I Love Is Dead, and yeah, this would maybe crack my top 10 when it comes to Type O Negative songs. I really like this song a lot. A song that I've grown to like more and more with time. I mean, it's been always one of my favorites off of World Coming Down, but I would say that I like it much more now compared to when I was first getting into Type O Negative. But yeah, Everyone I Love Is Dead, definitely a great song. The next we're moving to September Sun, and this is easily my favorite off of Dead Again. Dead Again for me, never been one of my favorites from the band. Honestly, one of my least favorites. But even with that said, I do still think it's a decent album. I would say it's still at least solid. But again, never been one of my favorites from the band. But September Sun has always been my favorite off that album. All around, pretty good song. And it was also one of the singles off that album too. The next we're moving to My Girlfriend's Girlfriend. One of their more hookier, one of their more catchier songs. Also from October Rust. Definitely pretty good song, and a song that I still enjoy years later. All around really great song. But next we're moving to Wolf Moon, and this is a song that For the longest time, not a song that I listened to as much as some of the other songs off of October Rust, but more recently I gave the song another listen, and yeah, it has now cracked my top 15 when it comes to favorite Type O Negative songs, and yeah. With this song, you definitely get a gothic feel. Of course, their iconic gothic sound in this song, and yeah, it's grown to be one of my favorites off of October Rust, and definitely one of my favorites when it comes to the second half of that album. Because for me, with October Rust, I do think that the first half is definitely stronger, a bit more, has more memorable songs, but I do like the second half though, and Wolf Moon is definitely one of the big highlights for me, again, when it comes to the latter half of the album. But next we're moving to Nettie, and this is another song that's grown on me more and more over time. I mean, I've always liked this song, but I've never loved it. But over time, I've grown to love the song more and more, and now it's one of my favorites off of Life Is Killing Me. But now for the final song for this list, we have Everything Dies, which was a single from World Coming Down. Maybe a song that I don't reach for as much as some of the other songs on this list, but at the same time, it still has to crack my top 15 because even with all that said, it still has to be one of my favorites off of World Coming Down. Yeah, all around, fairly solid song, but yeah, that is my top 15 Type O Negative songs. And yeah, this list could definitely change at any time. Some of my honorable mentions, again, could crack my top 15, but as of now, this is my current top 15. But let me know your thoughts on my list here for favorite Type O Negative songs. Do you agree or disagree with some of my points or picks and all that good stuff? But anyways, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment and a like, subscribe. Have a nice day and take care.